This week, my buddy Captain Tommy called me up, told me to put a group of weirdos together. I don't think he knows what he was in for, but I brought a crew. We are going on an offshore trip. He's going to fish the Viking Owners Tournament down in Key West, and he said, "Hey Mike, put a crew together. I've already okayed it with the owner. Let's bounce our way down, see what kind of fish we can catch."
Yeah, we're approaching from the north there, requesting an opening, sir.
That's right, Captain. Are you coming around the corner now? I don't see you yet.
You give me 30 seconds, look out your window, you'll see me. I'm coming.
That's right, Captain. I'll begin opening in approximately 3 minutes. Over.
Perfect. Thank you very much. 3-day notice, stand by, channel 09, channel 16. Basically, this trip, we're going to capitalize on as many species of fish that we can. We're going to start out by leaving right here, Treasure Island, Florida. We're going to be going to the Steps. The Steps is a place about 150 miles west-southwest of our Gulf Coast here on Florida, where we do our primarily marlin fishing, tuna fishing, and all that. So it's about 150 miles. Once we go there, we're going to head in, we're going to do some deep dropping. We're going to keep working our way to Key West. And hopefully we get down there. I'm going to anchor up on a wreck down there, and again we're going to capitalize on as many species of fish that we can catch down there, from muttons and yellowtails and mangoes and African pompanos and cobias and groupers and snappers, and I mean everything that lives down there. We are going to try to just get as many species as we can in this next 2.5 days.
Take your cut. Take your cut.
You missed this time, buddy. I'm going to make you wear your helmet.
And your special shoes.
You're going to have to wear your helmet and your special rock boards. That's what I was looking for the other day. Remember? I was looking for the name, I could think of it. Rock boards.
Trying to get Matt on his first fish here. He screwed up the first time. Hopefully this time with me kind of babysitting him. Like I've told you before, it's all adult daycare with these weirdos.
The day I was blessed with Mahoney, well, I actually fished with a couple of buddies of his and mine that were in common, and then our buddy Steve hooked me up with Mike. They needed some plumbing at the store, so I sent my guys. He wanted to get a bill and pay it, and I said, "Hey, how about you just take me fishing?" And I've been lucky enough to deal with him ever since.
You believe in Matt?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Matt's a trooper. He'll miss 10 fish and he'll hang right in there. He likes that. I always like to boost the morale a little bit, as they're going down, and tell them how they're going to mess up. About being fun. So fun, isn't it, Matt?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. He's going the other way.
I told you.
This is my Warsaw.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is a blue runner. I fired down a blue runner. Going nowhere. Tell you what, man, we lost some big fish in there trying to deep drop, Mike.
Wow.
I mean, what happened to Matt and Brian was just horrible. Them fish were dogs, but
Adult daycare.
yeah.
We should have been on the rods.
Me and you were on them, we would have fish.
Whole
in the
different
box.
story. But you gotta let the little kids feel good.
Well, now we're out here Big Boy Land. We're out here at the Steps. As you can see, we got our marlin spread out, and I'm fixing to put my teasers out. I got my flippy floppies, and we're gonna put these out. We got birds flying right here behind us. We just got to the Steps, so let's hope that we can catch us a blue marlin.
What depth?
Which right now it's about 900, but it's gonna drop down to it just rolls right off down from 900. It'll just keep on going all the way to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000. So right on the edge of that wall there on the Steps is where we're gonna try to go back and forth. Between like 1,500, 1,800, and then back up to 900, which is, it sounds like a lot. but it's really only about a half a mile.
And we're doing that till dark, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do that till dark, and we're gonna poker back to the east a little bit, get enough water where I can drop some anchor, and probably about 400 foot of water. We'll drop the anchor and go to bed tonight.
Awesome.
Catches for him? Not even a little bit?
There he goes. That's wire on there too. Yeah.
I love trolling hardware. I love trolling that Nomad. That particular morning was exactly what we do when we go offshore bottom fishing. We were in about 300 or 400 foot. We had the lights on all night. You walk outside, you see fish in the light. Captain came out, I was drinking coffee. I mean, it's unbelievable when you're on a boat like this, because it's like waking up in a condo and stepping out on a dock that's in 1,000 feet of water wherever you're at. Tommy was smart enough to go, hey, while we're standing here getting stuff ready to roll, let's throw a flat line out the back. And I bet it wasn't out of 5 minutes and it was gone. And you could almost tell when he hit and ran, it was a good, decent wahoo, and it sure was. It had to be 40, 50 pounds. Nice fish. That's how we started that morning off. It was awesome.
Sardine had hot sauce on it. You don't know what to think about that. Oh man. Man, he's got some
Stretching you out there.
stretching me out, buddy. He's staying high. Come on, buddy. Come on. Stop. Stop. We do have a mystery fish. Big blue runner, 300 foot of water, anchored up for the night. Just getting ready to leave. Finish our last day and night on the way to the Keys inshore. Marlin fishing didn't work out yesterday, so it was really rough out there, so we came in 80 miles down here to 300 foot. We're gonna work our way in from there. He's got some weight to him.
Yeah, I've got some weight to
He does.
waiting to see silver.
Man, I pray to see silver, I'll tell you right now. A lot of silver, Brian.
That's what we want.
Here. Watch that line right there. Get that line out of here. Oh my God, it's a big wahoo, Brian.
I know it is.
Huh?
I know it is.
Oh my God, it's a big wahoo, Brian. Watch out. Come on, Brian. Come on, Captain. Ready, Brian? Come on. Come on, Brian. Oh my God. Oh my God. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Come on, Brian. Get him, Brian. Get him, Brian. Stick that. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Ready? Alright, going yo. Woo! Yeah, baby! Look at that, Tales from the dark side, doing our thing. Look at the wahoo's your daddy, Mike Mahoney. What's up, baby? I know you were in there making me a cup of coffee like a good man. I appreciate that, but unfortunately this thing bit and I had to reel him in.
Nice one,
Look
bro.
at that.
Nice.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
It's a top fuel dragster. That's the best way to describe it. But as far as looking at it, kind of looks like a kingfish, has a real narrow nose like a beak, razor sharp teeth, basically a torpedo is what it is. I've seen them hit baits and come 20, 30 feet out of the air hitting the bait, real similar to a kingfish times 10. That's the best way to describe them. But once they get up, you'll see those blue colors, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Tommy been sleeping all night. Gets out of the cabin like Peyton Manning. Bam! Wahoo!
That's how we do things, baby.
That's Flimflam.
That's Flimflam. That's me. Hey, no shoes. Flimflam. Got it. That's a good fish right there, buddy. Heck yeah.
Nice one, man.
I've seen better.
You guys want? Hey, get inside. Get back. Get inside.
No one likes you.
Nobody. I don't even know.
No one likes
know.
you.
That's why nobody
I
likes
don't
you.
even know why he invited you.
Hey guys, I want to introduce you to somebody, my buddy Matt Clapp. You've seen him on the podcast. We brought him out here fishing. He owns Total Plumbing. Total Plumbing is #1 in the #2 business. But what I want you to know, these are the people, our sponsors on the show. This is a guy that I use. This is a guy that before we were friends, he was donating. He was helping out the community. That's the kind of people I like. The difference when you go on a 3-day trip like this, it's tough on people. Matt's one of those guys. He's got the passion. He's a sponsor. He's a friend. Great company to work with. They're on it. So, Total Plumbing. That's who I'm going with.
I appreciate it, man. We take care of everybody. Satisfaction guaranteed. Commercial, residential, whatever it takes, we'll do it. We're gonna do it right. If not, we're gonna fix it, make it right.
Yeah, don't
Only
count
way.
on him showing up though. But
Well,
it is, it's his guys are good people. They have the same passion we all
Somebody
do.
had to train them,
That's right.
so
Good job, man.
appreciate it, man.
Appreciate the support.
Awesome time,
buddy.
man, always.
You got some Flimflam going on?
A little bit.
Mike, turn the reel off.
Oh yeah! Get me with Mike Tangled. Oh, it's crap.
Dreamcatcher, Flimflam.
This is all you, bro.
This is Flimflam. This is my helper.
Yeah,
This is what I get help with.
yeah. Untangling his stuff.
Adult day.
Here, man. Come on.
You know, to talk about some of the Flimflam, one of the highlights on that trip, and I know y'all see it, is the blue runner tail. And as anybody that knows that puts blue runners down deep, you can't put that blue runner down with his tail because he'll swim away from the boat and swim away from the weight, and you really can't get straight up and down on him. So what you do, you cut the wheels out. So I cut his wheels out, I cut his tail off. Well, my first victim was Matt, and I don't know if that ever made it on video. Matt, everybody knows he's a plumber, and everybody knows what plumbers have. They have a plumber's crack, and Matt's crack was showing on the boat. Well, as soon as I got close, he's on guard big time. So that was already blown. Well, the next victim, as I looked around, was Chris. Chris is fighting a fish. They're videoing. The last thing he's thinking of is somebody slipping something in his pocket. Perfect victim. Slide over to Chris, slide it in the pocket. He makes a couple moves, they're all baggy. Boom, goes down in the pocket. Hilarious. Be honest with you, I do stuff like that all the time. I forgot about it. We're down on the deck and I hear yelling going on from the bridge up top. Who put the blue runner tail in my pocket? We started laughing. It was a good one on Chris because it was hook, line, and sinker, and we kind of christened him to the Flimflam.
Well, Chris just found that tail in his pocket. I wonder how it got there. I think he thinks it was Brian.
Think he'll know? I mean, on this boat, you got a
You
boat
never
load
know.
full
You
of
gotta
shenanigans.
look around. You never know who it is.
Maybe we'll talk to him and kind of get his feeling.
Yeah. Wonder who's next.
You know what? When somebody's baiting a hook, they're pretty vulnerable.
Especially when they have baggy pockets. Don't wear baggy pockets on the boat.
Flimflam. So I heard some commotion going on up there. What happened, bro?
Yeah, that's Brian thinking he's slick while I'm trying to catch a fish. Throwing a tail in my pocket.
Well, he put a tail.
Thinks he's throwing a tail in my
You
pocket.
gotta watch these guys around here, man.
That's not right.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
You get them
Right.
offshore,
Yeah, whole different ball game.
whole different ballgame.
Gotta keep your eyes open, bro.
At all times.
Flimflam.
Flimflam.
That was a good one on the tail. Good one.
Good one on the tail, Brian.
We marked something while we were prospecting with the lures, trying to catch our more wahoo and tuna. And we got there, it's a beautiful show, but everything was giant red snappers. Unfortunately, they're not in season. We had to let them all go. We called another day though. But we're gonna continue to move, and as we move through with trolling, we're gonna look for more stuff like that on the bottom. And we're gonna bang out everything that we see for the next 100 miles. See what we can end up with.
Bro, you either wind or he
Get
takes.
one.
No, he can't. He's not winding. Same as always.
Look at the way he's holding the reel with his hand.
It's not-
upside down. There you go. That's how you hold it. Come on, we take it out, put the rod over upside down.
Hey, we ain't got all day, bro. Let's go.
Gotta want it.
You gotta want to bring him in. It's not just picture time.
Mike Mahoney, the legend, he doesn't mess up. Tommy LaRange is never late, doesn't mess up, never misses a gaff on a fish. They're the best. But on every trip, you gotta take the newer guy, the less experienced guy, which is me. They're both in the marine industry, fishing industry. I'm a plumber that loves to fish. And so, yeah, apparently this trip it was my turn to take all the blame for everything, which is Flimflam.
Coming to the boat, hoping for a tuna.
Out of gear, turn hard. Come on, man. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Man, I don't know if you can let me gap anymore. That's two I've screwed up in that corner. Or messed up in that corner anyways. But
Sure it wasn't
man, I'll tell you what.
Up.
I had him in the face in the first shot. I hate sticking him in the meat, but well, look at them colors on that fish.
Yeah.
The colors on him when the sun hits him. Nice fish, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They're just absolutely built for speed. That fin lays down right there in that little notch right there. And I mean, it is flush, unbelievable. But the other thing is this dorsal fin here. This dorsal fin actually folds down into the tuna. Look at that. Completely disappears into the tuna. So when this dorsal fin's down and this side fin's folded in like that, you want to talk about a missile? Thing's absolutely built for speed.
It's one thing about Tommy, he never takes us to the A spot right away, but I guarantee we're gonna hit it, and I think we're on it right now. A lot of fish down there. Down south towards Key West. Couldn't even tell you exactly where we're at, but
About 80 miles.
Gulf of Mexico.
Tommy, I had no idea. I told you guys this spot here ain't no joke.
There he
This
is.
fish right
There
here
he
are
I
giant.
got it. That's the dog. That's the dog.
Get him, B. Turn that big son. Don't you break my rod on that rail. Matt, reel yours all the way up. Come on.
Oh my.
Reel it up.
He's floating, Tommy.
Good.
You don't want it up.
That's my Rusty.
Come on, Brian.
Oh God, Brian's got a good one.
There's a fire truck.
Ah, baby! There you go, B.
Roger.
All right, you guys bait up again. I'm gonna spool around. I'm gonna turn around and drop back down again.
Did it quick. 5 seconds, baby. We counted it down. Captain Tommy. He's the only guy I know that can take us to spots like this.
Got the TV show fisherman. Watch this. Watch it.
3,
5.
4.
I'm 6 foot. 6 foot from the spot.
It's cool.
That's pretty good.
There he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. There he is. There he is.
My good buddy Jeff, Mike and I's good buddy, no matter what I say, he's a flimflammer and he's like, oh yeah, makes this big scene about it. So I kind of stole his deal, and somebody will get so excited, you know, like everybody catches a fish. Oh, did you see the wahoo? And I'm like, oh yeah. So it kind of pisses people off, and I enjoy it. So the whole boat kind of stuck to it. So no matter what anybody was saying, the more serious they could have been, that's when you pull the oh yeah, knock them back down to earth. You know, they're not that great. The fish wasn't that big. You're not that good. Oh yeah. So, you know, that's what we do.
What do we call that?
A miss? How many fish, how many miss? So the oh yeah of the weekend started with our buddy Brian, great guy, firefighter, does a lot, good father. He started having a couple pirate drinks and started getting a little cocky and started counting down. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So he was the first one that needed to be knocked back down to reality. So that's where I really brought out the oh yeah, that's what started it. And he eventually started missing them, and his countdown didn't work. So my oh yeah kind of jinxed him, got in his head, winning.
Oh, we got him. It's like that, folks. Hit the bottom. If you miss them 3 times, 4th time's a charm. They are flat chewing. And the bad part is, I'm 350 feet from where I want to be. The wreck's in front of the boat, 350 feet. And the mangoes are chewing. Look at this.
So we're hitting the mangoes hard. Kind of changed it up, huh? They were hungry.
I mean, it was crazy because I anchored just to get an anchor course. And then Chris started the whole thing. He dropped down a bait, got hammered. So I got jealous. I dropped down a bait, caught a big mango. Then Misty caught mangoes, and I started catching mangoes. And everybody's catching mangoes. I'm 350 feet behind the wreck. The wreck is in front of us to the right over there. And well, there's Misty again, another nice mango. The mangoes are chewing, and I'm way over here. Things. Look at that yellow brick road, right down the side, all the way to the tail. Oh yeah, baby.
You know, usually when you're fishing with Captain Tommy, you're fishing for fish that I don't even know if they have names for them. They got horns on them sometimes. They're bigger than your average fish. When you go with him, you can expect that he's looking to catch that big fish, something maybe somebody hadn't caught before.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Oh, he is grumpy. Oh, he's out.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
What?
He's spooling me, and that is not a Jewfish.
Get him, Tommy. Come on. Show him who's boss.
Get some line back.
No problem.
This Tommy,
Well, I'm telling you, I ain't lying to you.
you got this.
There he goes again. My forearm, Popeye right now is killing me.
You can see it popping.
I'm used to pushing throttles.
Yeah.
Not used,
good stuff.
not used to doing this.
You're getting him now.
He just took another 60 yards. You're almost there.
Got him.
He just took another
Got him,
60
man.
yards.
You're really making headway.
Oh, it's a giant kingfish. It's a big kingfish. Here. Matt, ready? In the head, Matt. Go, go, go. Got him. Woo! Boat. Oh! Matt! Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Ready? Ready? Hold on. Bring his head to you. Right in the head. Bring him to you. Ready? Go. Go. Boat.
Damn, that's a good one.
Woo! Wow. Look at that little jig head. Look at that little jig head. Man, I'm telling you, like, you know, kingfish, wahoo, toothy critters, usually you never even know you hooked what it was, because when it hits you, you feel the bite, boom, line's cut. But when you talk about the most perfect hook placement, he did what he shouldn't have done. He got hooked like right here in the skin of his lip with that jig head and 20-pound fluorocarbon. Great fight, but He just got the hook in the wrong spot for him and the right spot for me. Mike, you got one, buddy.
Don't horse it.
It's
I've seen him pull them out of their mouths a lot. You gotta want to get that fish in the boat.
Yeah.
It's not just gonna swim in the boat. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Mr.
battle
Drama.
right
That is the drama, A&E right here.
Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, monster. Whose is bigger? Whose is bigger, the legend?
Mike's is bigger, it's pulling him. Misty's got one.
Oh,
I got one.
Come
Mike's
on
got
now.
one. Oh my Lanta, what do we got going on
this is
here?
nice, tripled up,
What do I got here?
tripled up.
Oh, I got me a nice little
Nice
mango. It's a
bang.
decent mango.
I knew I didn't.
Mike's getting
Mr.
pulled
Mike,
over
what
here.
you got?
Mike had a nice fish on.
Oh no, that's a blue runner.
Oh my gosh. And Mike's got a mutton.
All
yes,
right,
yeah,
Mike.
baby.
That's what we're talking about, brother.
Oh,
First month.
look at the mutton snapper
Yes,
on the
sir.
spinning rod, Mahoney.
Yes, sir.
Give me
First
some,
one.
big
Mic
dog.
drop.
Look
Mic
around, look at
drop.
that. First drop, little spinning rod, chunk of sardine.
Peanut.
Is that your first mutton?
Yep, first
Ever
one.
in your
Mic drop.
life?
First one.
First one ever in his
Mic drop.
life. I got to be a part of that.
Peanut.
On the little bitty rod,
Snoopy
20-pound
rod.
fluorocarbon,
Nice
little
job,
jig
Mike.
heads. Key West.
Good eating.
Tell you what, buddy, how sick is that?
Man,
bro? I can't
what a
believe you just
trip.
got a
What a
mutton
trip.
on the spot. I told you they live here.
One of the highlights of the trip, I caught my first mutton. Never have I caught a mutton snapper. I got one. It was a nice one. I mean, it was a highlight of that trip. I probably stayed up 1 o'clock, and I was wore out. That was after the third day, but it was truly incredible. And even that next day in that same area we were at, I got up before sunrise. I was drinking coffee. People started getting up. We got some more muttons in. Brian got on some good fish. I mean, it was a really good time. And that nighttime fishing, I do believe that if it was like that every time I went, I'd fish more night. But it was phenomenal. That's all I can tell you. The nighttime fishing was really one of the big highlights of that trip.
On the jig head, homie.
Hey, Gaffy, you see that stuff from the other video where they take him 2 or 3 times in the boat? That's what you want right there. Right there. Flimflam. What we got is the Brian Strickland Signature Series Kingfish jig. We'll have them on the shelf at Mahoney's. The special ones will be signed, 18 bucks a piece. Got a squid and a white jig head, his signature. Guaranteed to catch kingfish.
Nobody knows why things happen the way they do, but I can tell you, I don't really toot my own horn, but I'm blessed, and I'm blessed because the Lord has made me a fisher of men. And I catch fish because of him, and I'm successful because of him. And that Goliath grouper, I have no idea how that happened, because my gosh, that rod was bent as far as it could bend. I don't know how I didn't break that 20-pound fluorocarbon leader on there. That jig head didn't straighten out. Things have to come together perfectly for you to land that fish, and it happened for me. And I'm still baffled to this day. I swear it's some kind of limit or record. I haven't looked to see, but I'm almost positive that's got to be some kind of world record or tackle record or something. That was just an absolute blessing. Who's a bad man? That has got to be on camera right now, TV, some kind of world record. Got to be 200-pound Goliath grouper plus 20-pound fluorocarbon, a jig head, and a Fenor Lethal 40 combo rod and reel. Look at this thing. Frick. It's all you, Cap.
World record. Boop. There he goes.
I landed it, had hands on him. 20-pound fluorocarbon, lethal Fenor, at least 200-pound burner. Woo! Look what I got for that. Never seen anything like that. We anchored on a wreck, and we had muttons and mangoes and cobias and kingfish and jacks, but then the African pompano showed up in the chum behind the boat, and I saw him, I threw out, I missed him first, I saw another one, we threw out, and I hooked that one. I watched him roll and eat the bait, had him chummed up right here 20 feet below the boat. Now, We got him. Oh my gosh. So got to get him in the boat. Add another cool species to our trip. Amberjacks, we call it, all kinds of stuff we can't even think of. But we're in the Gulf of Mexico. There's no telling what you're going to catch out here. Oh, man, I'm so glad. Oh my God, look at the African pompano, guys. About to get him up here. I watched him eat the bait. Look at his long filaments on his dorsal fin, kind of like a rooster fish. Whoa, look at that, dude. Look at that. Woo!
Hey guys, to go on a trip like this, legendary adventures. Some of the best people in the business, my friend Brian Strickland, Misty Wells, let's take it outside. Tommy Larange, the great captain over there. With them, you're catching fish.
We have a 36 yellowfin with brand new 2019 300 Mercs on it. And we get out there, rip out, do what we want. And if that's not your style, we also have the big sport fish. You know, it's a 46 Torres, AC, full bathroom, beds, bunks, all that, sleeps 8. So you want to get out there on the bad rocket ship, you want to take your time in the AC and do all that. Either way, we got
them
you
both
covered.
ways.
That's
Good
right.
people over there too.
Either way, we go chasing sea monsters.
That's it, and catch them.
Call us.
You know, one of the things about Tales from the Darkside and why I put this together, it's unlike any other show that I've seen. For one, there's no rehearsal, there's no storybook. It all happens like it happens, and you know, I have fun. And the people that I fish with, I would do it whether I videoed it or not. This is a trip that I would have gone on with my friends. These are friends I've met through my business, and just an incredible time to be able to take it on video and share it with some of the people out there of the fun you can have here on the west coast of Florida. When we pulled up to that dock, never would I imagine that we had a 50-pound wahoo, 4 40-pound kingfish, 20 mangoes, yellowtails, mutton snapper. We had 4 or 5. We had 5 or 6 scamp. We had 5 or 8 red grouper, tunas. We had 5 or 6 of them, blackfin tuna, African pompano, cobia. I mean, just the variety of the fish we had was incredible. Most of the time you're watching a show, everything's set up, it's a perfect day. This is the days of our lives, so to speak. Tales from the Darkside, crushing the fish, but most importantly, having fun with friends and family. I'm Mike Mahoney. This is Tales from the Darkside.